So today we are going to see chapter number 6, My Childhood. So My Childhood is a story depending on APJ Abdul Kalam Azad childhood. Let me explain you straight away your chapter. I was born into a middle class Tamil family in an island town of Rameshwaram in the erstwhile Madras state. Okay, so APJ Abdul Kalam was born in a middle class Tamil family and his place of birth, Rameshwaram, is an island town in state of Tamil Nadu in the Bay of Bengal. Today, we know this state as Tamil Nadu, but when he was born, at that time, the state was known as Madras state. Okay, my father, Jainulabdin, had neither much formal education nor much wealth. Despite these disadvantages, he possessed a great initiate wisdom and true generosity of spirit. Now, initiate का मतलब होता है inborn, अंदर की quality, ठीक है, in one's nature, and generosity of spirit उसका मतलब होता है his soul sought to help others who were needy. So, what does this mean? APJ Abdul Kalam's father name was Jainulabdin. APJ says that his father was not very rich, he did not have wealth, he was not highly educated. But despite these disadvantages, he had some other qualities. He was naturally very wise and generous too. He had an ideal helpmate in my mother, Ashiyama. So उसकी mother का नाम था Ashiyama. APJ's mother name was Ashiyama. She used to help his father. She was a really great help and support to him. I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day, but I am quite certain that far more outsiders ate with us than all the members of our own family member put together. So what does this mean? That APJ's mother was also generous and kind-hearted. Every day she used to feed a lot of people. She fed a great number of people from outside than the total number of the members in the family. Okay, I was one of the sorry, I was one of many children, a short boy with rather undistinguished looks, born to tall and handsome parents. Now, undistinguished का मतलब होता है ordinary या तो common. आप लोग ये meanings लिख सकते हो hard words, ठीक है? So, what is undistinguished? It is either ordinary or you can say common. So what he was trying to tell is Abdul Kalam had many siblings. Siblings means brothers and sisters. And he described himself that he had short height and common looks. He did not have any exceptional looks. On the contrary, his parents were very tall and handsome. They were good looking, but APG did not inherit their physical qualities. Okay? The next we lived in our ancestral house, which was built in the middle age of 19th century. It was fairly large Pakka house made up of limestone and brick on the Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. So Pakka house का मतलब क्या होता है? The house which is made up of bricks, cements and limestone. And what do you mean by ancestor? Ancestor मतलब बाप दादा का घर. So बाप दादा के घर में रहते थे. So APJ Abdul Kalam's ancestral house was very old. It was built in 19th century. It was a Pakka house which was made up of bricks and limestone. It is located on the Mosque Street of Rameshwaram. As you all know, what is mosque? Mosque means masjid. Then next, my austere father used to avoid all inessential comforts and luxuries. However, all necessities were provided for in terms of food, medicine, or clothes. In fact, I would say mine was very secure childhood, both materially and emotionally. Now, some few words which I would like to tell you. Austere. Austere means simple, strict, and severe. ठीक है? Materially का मतलब क्या होगा? In terms of things like clothes, foods, medicines, and emotionally means in terms of love and affection. अब ध्यान से सुनो. APJ's father was very simple, but he was strict also. He wanted to live his life in a simple way, and he used to teach his children not to waste money on unnecessary things. APJ says that his father used to avoid any kind of inessential comforts and luxuries. He provided them all necessary things like food, clothes, medicines. APJ says that his parents fulfilled all his needs, whether it was any tangible thing or their love and affection. This shows that he has the quality of gratitude. APJ is thankful to his parents for whatever they did for him. Okay, next. The Second World War broke out in 1939 when I was 8 years old. So APJ was 8 years old when the Second World War was broke in the year 1939. So we can calculate that he was born in the year 1931. For reasons I have never been able to understand, a sudden demand for tamarind. Tamarind मतलब क्या होता है? खट्टी चीज, इमली जिसको बोलते हैं, ठीक है. Seeds erupted in the market. I used to collect the seeds and sell them to the provision shop on Mosque Street. A day's collection would fetch me the princely sum of 1 anna. Now tamarind seeds जैसे मैंने बताया, वन काइंड ऑफ फ्रूट या आप लोगों की इमली के सीड होते हैं. प्रिंसली सम का मतलब होता है जनरस अमाउंट, ठीक है. हियर आयरॉनिक है, ये आयरॉनिक का मतलब समझते हो, टॉन्टेइज्म में बताया गया है कि बहुत ज्यादा पैसे मिलते थे. और क्या मिलता था? एना. एना मीन्स एन ओल्ड इंडियन कॉइन वर्थ अबाउट 6 पैसा ओनली. तो उनको कितना मिलता था ये सीड्स बेचने का? ओनली 6 पैसा. सो डिमांड फॉर tamarind seeds increased in the market. APJ used to collect and sell the tamarind seeds to provision shop located on Mosque Street. He would earn a mere sum of 1 anna, which equals 6 paise. When he addresses it a princely sum, something very great and valuable, he is being ironic as the amount was very meager. Meager means very less. At that time, this 1 anna meant a lot of money to him. Okay. Next, my brother-in-law Jalaluddin would tell me stories about the war, which I would later attempt to trace in headlines in Dinamani. Dinamani means a Tamil daily newspaper. So APJ Abdul Kalam's brother-in-law Jalaluddin used to tell him the stories of ongoing World War. Later APJ used to read newspaper Dinamani and used to look for the news of the same stories. And next, our area being isolated was completely unaffected by war. But soon India was forced to join allied forces and something like a state of emergency was declared. Now as you all know, word isolated, सबको पता है what do you mean by isolation? Lonely, ठीक है. Cut off. And allied forces का मतलब होता है the armies of UK, USA and Russia during the Second World War. Rameshwaram was a small island town far away from land, so it was not affected by World War in the beginning. After some time, India had to join the war and combined with allied forces. Then a state of emergency was declared in the country. Emergency का मतलब क्या होता है? During emergency, the president's rule is implemented in the country. It is like curfew in the country. A lot of privileges which are given to the people are withdrawn. ठीक है, तो ऐसी जब इमरजेंसी आ गया या इमरजेंसी डिक्लेयर करते हैं या प्रेसिडेंट्स रूल लगता है तो ये सारी चीजें अफेक्ट करती है. ठीक है, कर्फ्यू जैसा माहौल होता है, लॉकडाउन जैसे आप लोगों ने सुना ही है. नेक्स्ट, the first casualty came in the form of suspension of the train halt at Rameshwaram station. The newspaper now had to be bundled and thrown out of the moving train on the Rameshwaram road between Rameshwaram and Dhanushkodi. अब ये खास ध्यान से सुनना. कैजुअलिटी मीन्स लॉस, ठीक है. सस्पेंशन मतलब एंड हॉल्ट मीन्स स्टॉप. The first impact of Second World War on the people of Rameshwaram was the cancellation of train stoppage at the Rameshwaram station. Earlier, the train which came from India used to stop at Rameshwaram station, but then went further to Dhanuskodi, but now the halt was cancelled and train went from India to Dhanuskodi without stopping at Rameshwaram. With this, newspaper bundle which used to come from Rameshwaram was thrown out of the moving train as it reached Rameshwaram road. Okay, that forced my cousin Samsuddin, who distributed newspaper in Rameshwaram, to look for a helping hand to catch the bundles. And as if naturally, I filled the slot. Samsuddin helped me earn my first wages. Now, filled the slot मतलब fit into the place easily. And wages मतलब first earning जो होती है वो. So क्या हुआ? APJ's Abdul Kalam's cousin Samsuddin used to distribute newspaper in Rameswaram. As the train stoppage was cancelled and the newspaper bundle was thrown out of moving train, he needed someone to help him catch it. APJ helped Samsuddin by catching the bundle and distributing the newspaper. In return, Samsuddin paid him a salary which was APJ's first earning. Half a century later, I can still feel the surge of pride in earning my own money for the first time. So pride means sudden increase in the feeling of satisfaction derived from one's own achievement, and half a century later means after a period of 50 years. So this incident happened 50 years ago. Even now, that is, when he wrote the book, he could feel satisfied and proud of himself. APJ says that whenever someone earns his own money with his hard work, he feels it the same way as he did. Okay, now next paragraph. Every child is born with some inherited characteristics into a specific economic, socio-economic and emotional environment and trained in certain ways by figures of authority. I inherited honesty and self-discipline from my father and from my mother. I inherited faith in God, goodness and deep kindness, and so did my three brothers and sisters. Figures of authority means a person who had authority over another person, a person who has the power to give orders or make decisions. And inherited means a characteristics or quality which you have got from your parents or ancestors. फिर एक वर्ड आया सोशियो इकोनॉमिक. तो सोशियो इकोनॉमिक मीन्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी. So for a child, the figure of authority is his parents, and the next figure of authority can be his teacher, a person who has authority over the child. APJ is saying that whenever a child is born, he has some qualities which he acquires from the elders in his family. This depends upon the social status of the family and environment at home. From his father, he inherited honesty and self-discipline, and from his mother, he had inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness. His siblings also inherited these qualities from their parents. Then next, I had three close friends in my childhood: Ramanatha Sastri, Arvindanand and Shiv Prakashan. All these boys were from the Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. Now, Orthodox means very strict. APJ had three best friends during his childhood. Their names are Ramanatha Sastri, Arvindanand, and Shiv Prakashan. All of them belongs to very strict Hindu Brahmin families and were ardent followers of their religions. ठीक है? As children of sorry, just a moment. As children, none of us ever felt any difference amongst ourselves because of our religious differences and upbringing. In fact, Ramanatha Sastri was the son of Pakshi Lakshman Sastri, was the high priest of the Rameshwaram temple. Later, he took over the priesthood of Rameshwaram temple from his father. And next, Arvindanan went into the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Shiv Prakashan became a catering contractor for Southern Railways. Now, let me make you explain what does this means. As APJ Abdul Kalam was from a Muslim family, he says that during his childhood, all the children were so close to each other that they never felt they belonged to different religions. Religion was not a barrier in their friendship. There is a very famous temple in Rameshwaram, the Rameshwaram temple. APJ's best friend Ramanatha Sastri was the son of Pakshi Lakshman Sastri, the priest of this temple. And sorry. And when these three friends grew up, Ramanath Sastri took the priesthood of Rameshwaram temple. Advinand started a business of transporting the pilgrims and from the Rameshwaram temple to and fro from the Rameshwaram temple, and Shiv Prakashan became a catering contractor for Southern Railways as he was in charge in the catering for railways. Okay, तो यहाँ तक कोई डाउट? During the annual Sri Sita Rama Kalyanam ceremony, our family used to arrange boats with special platform for carrying idols of Lord from the temple to the marriage site situated in the middle of the pond called Ram Tirth, which was near our house. So Ram Kalyanam ceremony is known as Kalyanotsav. It means marriage festival. In South India, marriage is known as Kalyanam. So Lord Ram and Sita's marriage is called Sita Rama Kalyanam ceremony. It is the ceremony of depiction of the marriage between Sita and Ram. Whenever the Sri Sita Rama Kalyanam ceremony used to take place, APJ's family also took part in that. They used to arrange the boats for it. They used to make a special platform on the boats on which the statue of Ram and Sita were placed and transported from temple to the marriage site, which was in the middle of the pond named Ram Tirth. This pond was very near to APJ's house. When he was growing up, he never thought that there was any difference between Hindus and Muslims as they participated in Hindu-Muslim festivals wholeheartedly. Okay, next, events from Ramayana and from the life of Prophet were the bedtime stories my mother and grandmother would tell the children in our family. So what he says, events from Ramayana, that is APJ says that they listen to the stories from Ramayana and life of Prophet from their mother and grandmother as bedtime stories. So they listened to the stories of both Hindu gods and Muslim gods. There was no differentiation on the ground of religion. Okay, next. One day when I was in 5th standard at the Rameshwaram Elementary School, a new teacher came to our class. I used to wear a cap which marked me as Muslim, and I always sat in front row next to Ramanatha Sastri who wore the sacred thread. Sacred thread का मतलब होता है जनोई, ठीक है? As APJ Abdul Kalam belonged to a Muslim family, he used to wear cap on his head, which identified him as Muslim. His friend Ramanath Sastri, who was a son of priest of Rameshwaram temple, belonged to a Hindu Brahmin family and used to wear a sacred throne worn by Brahmins. When these children were in class 5, a new teacher came into their classes. APJ Abdul Kalam recalls an incident which happened then. ठीक है, तो क्या क्या हुआ था अब देखो. The new teacher could not stomach a Hindu priest's son sitting with a Muslim boy. In accordance with our social ranking, as the new teacher saw it, I was asked to go and sit on the back bench. I felt very sad, and so did Ramanatha Sastri. He looked utterly downcast as I shifted to my seat. As I shifted to my seat in the last row. The image of him weeping when I shifted to the last row left a lasting impression on me. Could not stomach ऐसा word है तो उसका मतलब होता है could not tolerate, and downcast उसका मतलब होता है sad. or depressed. ठीक है? So this new teacher could not tolerate that the Hindu priest's son was sitting next to Muslim boy. He told APJ to go and sit on the last bench as he belonged to a lower rank of society. Both the children felt bad. When APJ changed his seat and went back and sat on the last bench, Ramanatha felt very bad. APJ still remembers the image of his friend Ramanatha crying. It left a lifelong impression on Kalam of his friend's feeling for him. After school, we went home and told our respective parents about the incident. Lakshmana Sastri summoned the teacher and in our presence told the teacher that he should not spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in the minds of innocent children. He bluntly asked the teacher to either apologize or quit the school and the island. Not only did the teacher regret his behavior, but the strong sense of conviction Lakshmana Sastri conveyed ultimately reformed this young teacher. So what do you mean by word summoned? Summoned means called. Ikatta bulana. Bluntly means speaking in a direct and honest way, even if this offends or upset people. Apologize means seek a pardon. Quit का मतलब होता है to leave. Conviction का मतलब होता है strong opinion or belief. And convey का मतलब होता है communicated. Okay? So what does he explain? ये paragraph क्या कहना चाहता है? Both children went home and told their parents about the incident, and Ramanatha's father, Lakshman Sastri, called the new teacher and scolded him. He told him not to kill the children's friendship by putting the venomous discrimination of caste and religion into their innocent minds. Lakshmana Sastri was very clear in himself. He told the teacher, either you ask sorry for the wrong you have done or else leave the school and Rameshwaram town as well. The teacher asked sorry for the mistake he had done, and due to Lakshmana Sastri's determination, his thoughts about religion and caste changed. On the whole, the small society of Rameswaram was very rigid in terms of segregation of different social groups. However, my science teacher, Shiv Subramaniam Iyer, thought an Orthodox Brahmin family, though an Orthodox Brahmin family with a very conservative wife, was something of a rebel. He did his best to break social barriers so that people from varying backgrounds could mingle easily. He used to spend hours with me and would say, Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on a par with highly educated people of big cities. Now, what do you mean by words rigid? Rigid means very strict. Segregation means separation. Orthodox means one who follows the religion strictly. Conservative means traditional. Rebel means in opposition. Mingle means interact with each other. And on par means at the same level. Okay. So the division of society into four groups, Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras, was strictly followed in Rameshwaram. Abdul Kalam's science teacher, Siva Subramaniam Iyer, was religious person and orthodox Brahmin, but was a rebellious type of person. He did not believe in the indistinction on the basis of caste system. He worked very hard to break these social barriers. He wanted that people of different castes should interact with each other. He encouraged APJ Abdul Kalam to work hard so that he could be at the same level as the highly educated people who lived in big cities. So far, any doubt? One day he invited me to his home for a meal. His wife was horrified at the idea of Muslim boy being invited to dine in her ritually pure kitchen. She refused to serve me in her kitchen. Shiv Subramaniam Iyer was not perturbed, but nor did he get angry with his wife, but instead served me with his own hands and sat down beside me to eat his meal. Okay. His wife watched us from behind the kitchen door. I wondered whether she had observed any difference in the way I ate rice, drank water, or cleaned the floor after the meal. When I was leaving his house, Shiv Subramaniam Iyer invited me to join him for dinner again the next weekend. Observing my hesitation, he told me not to get upset, saying, once you decide to change the system, such problems have to be confronted. When I visited his house the next week, Shiv Subramania Iyer's wife took me inside her kitchen and served me food with her own hands. Now, some difficult words, ध्यान से देखना. Ritually pure means kept protected from all the outside influences from observances of religion. ओके देन एक और वर्ड है perturbed. perturbed का मतलब होता है अपसेट, बराबर है. देन ही सी द नेम, बराबर, तो उसका मतलब होगा डाउट या डिले. ठीक है, डाउट या तो डिले. एंड कन्फ्रंटेड, कन्फ्रंटेड मीन्स फेस और टैकल्ड. नाउ लेट मी एक्सप्लेन यू द एंटायर पैराग्राफ. Shiv Subramaniam Iyer's wife belonged to a traditional and orthodox Brahmin family. She followed the religion very strictly, and to keep the kitchen pure, no one from an inferior religion was allowed to enter the kitchen. When Shiv Subramania Iyer called APJ Abdul Kalam for dinner at his home, his wife feared that a boy from Muslim family would make her kitchen impure. She refused to serve him food in her kitchen. Shiv Subramaniam Iyer was neither upset nor angry. He himself served food to APJ and sat down beside him to eat. His wife stood beside the kitchen door and looked at APJ while he was having food. APJ says that he does not think that she felt there was any difference in the way he was having his food or the way he was drinking water, in the way he cleaned the floor after the meal. He wants to highlight that religion does not matter, as it does not alter the way in which person eats food. When APJ was about to leave Shiva Subramaniam Iyer's house, he invited him for dinner once again. When Shiv Subramania Iyer saw that APJ Abdul Kalam was the Sihan, then he asked him not to be upset. He added that if he had decided to change the system to go against the norms of the society, he had to be strong and brave and confront the situation. Then the Second World War was over and India's freedom was imminent. Indians will build their own India, declared Gandhiji. The whole country was filled with an unprecedented optimism. Now, imminent का मतलब होता है about to happen. Unprecedented means never done or no before. And optimism का मतलब होता है hope, clear. ठीक है. So when the Second World War got over in year 1945, India was about to get freedom, which happened in the year 1947. M.K. Gandhi, known as Father of Nation, was a crucial part of India's freedom struggle. He said that India would build their own India. The entire country was filled with hope and happiness. Everyone was experiencing such a feeling which they had never felt before. Everyone was hoping that now they would get their freedom. I asked my father for permission to leave. I asked my father for permission to leave Rameswaram and study at the district headquarters in Ramananthapuram. Ramananthapuram. He told me as if thinking aloud, Abul, I know you have to go away to grow. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? So, क्या हुआ था? APJ Abdul Kalam asked his father to allow him to go to Ramanathapuram, which was the distinct headquarters for higher studies. Seagull is a bird. In reply, his father told him that he knew that APJ needed to go away so that he could move ahead in life. He gave the example of seagull which flies away in the sky all alone and does not have a nest. It means it does not have a home of its own as it keeps on flying from one place to another. Next, he quoted Khalil Gibran to my hesitant mother. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. So, longing means desire. For they have their own thoughts, means expert फ्रॉम योर चिल्ड्रन. इसका मतलब पोएम बाय खलील गिब्रान. ये पोएम है, ठीक है, जो खलील गिब्रान ने लिखी है. तो इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन ऐसा है कुछ. व्हेन एपीजे's mother came to know that he was about to leave home and wanted to go Ramanathapuram for higher studies, she got upset. APJ's father tried to calm her down and told her a few lines from a famous poem titled Your Children, written by Khalil Gibran. He said that your children are not your children, they are the children of life. Don't think that you can rule your children. They have their own thoughts. He asked her to give them freedom to fulfill their thoughts. So that's the end of our chapter number 6. Thank you very much, students.